I'm Adam with Music Watchdog. I'm sitting here with Aaron from Gemini Syndrome. How's it going, man? It's been busy, huh?
I have been. Back again.
Back again. So you've been on tour for quite a bit. You did, last time I interviewed you here was Pair at Pub Rock, and then you've done Shipwrecked.
Shipwrecked in February. We'd done a non-point run at the end of last year, and then we spent the rest of this year writing the new record.
Right on. How's that going? When do you have any projection on where you're going to try to release it, or?
We'd like to shoot for early next year, possibly March. In a perfect world. So we had
music world's never perfect.
No, it sure isn't. But we head into the studio in 3 weeks, so we'll be working full time on that. We're excited, ready to go.
So let's see, how long have you been on this tour so far? This is the last stop, so how long have you been going for this one?
Just shy of 7 weeks.
7 weeks, not too bad.
Yeah.
And who's been on tour with you? Has everybody been the same bands, or has it been mixed up? Or?
It started out, we did a few weeks with Avatar as support for them, and a band called First Decree. And then on the back end of it, we headlined, and we got Nine Electric with us. We had Exotype with us for a couple weeks. Their last show was in Oklahoma City a couple days ago.
Cool. So what are your influences? What keeps you going, or what influences you have for music-wise?
It keeps changing, man. I'm listening to a lot of Hobson lately. He's a hip-hop dude that I'm really into. Still like really into 12 Foot Ninja. I've listened to that record for a good year now. I don't know, man. There's not too much time, honestly, when you're on the road to like just kind of listen to stuff.
Right.
It's a lot of just the grind and just driving from one town to the next and putting on a show. Getting in the vehicle and doing it all over again.
I hear you. So on that, it kind of goes about the same line. If you were to choose 3 bands for the ultimate tour to play with, who would you choose?
Wow.
That's a tough one. I mean, I could say like as many bands, but I could probably go on forever.
I could go on for a very long time. Love to play with the Deftones.
That's an awesome band. I've been around for years.
That would be amazing. I'd love to play with Tool.
They'll be here pretty soon, and hopefully I'm going to be covering that one.
Nice.
I'm hoping, crossing my fingers.
I would love to play with Porcupine Tree.
Never heard of that.
I'd love to play with Carnival. Yeah, I could do that for a while. So we'll stop there.
Right on. All good bands, all good suggestions. Go out and check them out wherever you are. You know. So how's it been being on the road, being away from home? I mean, no kids, right?
No kids.
So, but family, you have a girlfriend, wife, or anything, or?
Wife and a dog. I mean, it's taxing to a degree, man. It definitely gets hard after a while, but it's one of those things, I guess, that we both knew what we were signing up for.
Right.
I've been touring and being in bands, for a long time, so this is kind of my chosen path, and it just kind of is what it is.
All your dreams, man.
Yeah. And she was understanding, and that's a good thing. So, yeah, we make the best of it.
What was it like growing up for you, being albino myself? You know, I had to deal with a lot of stuff. What was it like growing up for you?
It was tough, man. It was tough. A lot of strange looks and strange questions, and ignorance abounds, man. You know, a lot of bullying. Got in some fights. I was very angry, very upset, little kid, man. Very depressed for a long time. And yeah, it wasn't like a joyful childhood in that regard.
Well, like most people probably can't, but I can actually relate to that.
For sure.
It definitely was tough growing up. Do you still deal with some of that today from people, or?
Yeah, it's still out there. I suppose it's kind of lesser as I've gotten older.
Right.
I think on some level, man, just being in the position that I am, the fact that I kind of have a platform to speak from. You know, the people that I tend to interact with are there to see the band. I think most people would become aware of what albinism is, kind of understand it. But you know, it still happens, man. You still get people who don't know what it is, and people who think I'm an old guy. Or
yeah, I get that. They always call me an old 50, 60-year-old geezer. I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
just because I have white hair, you know.
I couldn't believe Grandpa was rocking out like that. You know,
Right.
I get stuff like that. And you get some ignorant comments and whatnot. And it's definitely frustrating. You know, I don't really get used to it, I guess. We kind of do, but not like in a good way. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's the world, I guess, we live in.
I hear you, man. So, do you have anything you want to share with your fans? Anything to just being on the road, any behind the scenes bloopers, anything that's happened that's been funny or anything?
Nothing too crazy. Just travel issues. Anybody who's been keeping up with us, the trailer lit on fire the first day of this tour.
I don't think I read about
So
that.
that was fun. We survived that somehow. It's been good to be back out, man. It's good to be back on the road. It's good to be seeing everybody, seeing the support that we still have. And, you know, that keeps me going. That keeps us going. Seeing the amount of excitement that people have for what we do. It makes it easier to be gone from home. It makes it easier to be traveling every day. And to keep doing this. So, new record coming. We're excited to go get working on that and get it released as soon as we can. And next year, be a big one.
Right on. Where can I'm assuming people can find your music, the usual places, Facebook, iTunes.
Absolutely. Excuse me. GeminiSyndrome.com, and it'll have links to all the socials. Find it on iTunes, Amazon, all that stuff.
Right on. Well, you have anything else you'd like to share? Or?
That's about it, man.
That's about it?
Just thanks to everybody who keeps coming out to these shows, man. Thanks to you for wanting to keep talking to me.
Awesome, man. You know, thanks for producing good music and keep on rocking. Staying young while looking old.
Yeah, exactly.
I appreciate it, man.
Absolutely, brother.